Show all chat match game, yes. I'll get the bottom portraits lined up with one another. Actually, the Renekton Rek'Sai matchup is a pretty fun lane. Like, I remember the first time I played it, I thought it'd be a lot more tougher for Rek'Sai, but Rek'Sai can respond to the Renekton's kit really well. Like, if Rek'Sai, or if Renekton tries to go in with, like, some Slice and Dice shenanigans, like, Rek'Sai's Unburrow, like, snuffs it out completely. Plus, also, the time I went this Rek'Sai Renekton lane, like, I had, Teleport while Rek'Sai, or Renekton had Ignite, so he had that pressure on me, but I still, like, felt safe relatively. So this Rek'Sai should, in theory, be fine. Like, the Rek'Sai definitely has an edge right now over Renekton, like, just by Combat Summoners alone. You see, when you're Rek'Sai, you just have to do the cast and laugh. I think it's kind of fun that Rek'Sai has Caston's mannerisms in her laugh. Okay. I had that note there, but little purple buddies. Let's see if Renekton tries to go for like. I got that pretty good. Yeah. Minion's gonna die. Yeah. Rek'Sai's gonna lose minion. Okay, so just like that. Rek'Sai's going into the lane with like some disadvantage because Renekton's gonna hit a level. Oh wait, what? I'll go back for the said player. Yeah, ZZ's gonna outdamage that. He probably should have tried for the Flash Ignite though, like if he had a Q cooldown, because Q would have definitely killed Fizz right there. Like, Fizz can now stay up with Flask, but like he has to start summoning this lane again. Like he has level 2 turns, so like I'd like to see a little faster pushing, but yeah. Rek'Sai has to watch out though, because Renekton's gonna hit level 2 before him. Or before her. Yeah, like right here. Like Renekton could have pushed a little more than that, but oh right here, yeah. Yeah, start healing that up. Like, he shouldn't have given Renekton a chance to, like, walk into melee range like that. Like... There's no reason to be that far out against Renekton. Yeah, she's in trouble. Like right here, this like lane's gonna be tough for Platinum side. Like Silver's playing it well, it seems like, from like I didn't like watch most of it yet, but it seems like they're playing it well. Like right, like see like Kallistas commits to so much to do like any kind of damage. Like that was like a bunch of auto attacks in Q, and like an E followed up by that. Like she has to put in so much work. Like I think she waited for like the passive to fall off there. Shout out to Douglas Ferris, by the way, for this amazing cover. Oh, nice dodge. Oh, almost a nice dodge. Oh, he's gonna eat? Let's see where he messed up, I guess. Guess things has to know, like... Yeah, like, if it's actually Ignite, you kind of have to respect it at certain healths. That was just like an auto-attack Ignite. But, that as well, like, what Renekton said, Like, Runic Shield isn't that desirable of a mastery to pick up. Like, it's just like 50 extra health that doesn't do much. Like, it doesn't regenerate until you die, which you don't want to die normally. You should have Burrow. Or, like, you have to make sure, like, as Rek'Sai matchup, you have to make sure, like, you have cooldowns to fight like that. Like, it looks like he was just auto-attacking, like... But yeah, even then, okay, like, even though Rek'Sai's, like, far behind right now, like, she can still do okay against Renekton just fine, like... She has to, like, be extremely far behind to do nothing Renekton. Here, just a second. Okay. Turning comments at last bit, but it seemed like it was like as standard as you could get. There's not much to talk about. I don't know how I feel about the recurve ball on Kalista. Like, a lot of people feel like getting a lot of attack speed on Kalista is like where it's at, but you just have to get straight attack damage. Like, attack damage just clears waves so effectively when you max out your Q. Is this like an Emax or something? Oh, it is Emax. Because that explains like why it's attack speed, but I feel like Qmax is just like so good on Kalista. Like, it gives you so much damage, so much wave control. Like, these auto attacks are really not going to be much to Graves. Also, that's another tip for people who are partnering up with Kalista. Like, you just have to know that if you're soulbound to Kalista and she puts her, she has W, if she auto attacks something, you could join in on the last thing as well. Because any hit, like, any bonus W damage if it kills the person, like, they get the what's his face? Kalista gets the credit. So, if Kalista's having trouble hitting up the tower and she has W on, like, remember you have the option to join in on last supports. But yeah. Kalista and Thresh played the lane well though. Like, they went in with like their only out, because Graves is too tanky to really mess with. Like, they gotta catch hook on Nami. So I should probably just like watch out for the Thresh hook more, because that was really like the one thing that she needed to watch out. Like, they were still like ahead when everything was going on. Well, it's not on CS, but they were ahead in the idea. Like right here. Oh no, so if the Q hit, that would have killed, yeah. Like, it would have been one more Spirit Stack and would have been extra damage. That could have killed right there, but it didn't, unfortunately. Like, also, that's another thing about laning Rek'Sai. Like, her strength is if she can keep, like, the tunnels up. Because if she keeps tunnels up, she gets, Oh, she's gonna ult? Ooh, the turn. Yeah, it came down to that Q not missing. Like, as Kalista, like, your Q is a very vital part of your kit in terms of, like, how you get your damage ramping up even faster. Alright, what's going on here? Oh no, she didn't go back up. That's unfortunate. What's Kazakh's doing? Is he maxing out E? I mean, not maxing, evolving. That was some fun chase music. Oh, he's gonna get the return kill? Oh. Oh no, unfortunately. Oh, he's maxing out. Oh, evolving out Q. Okay. Also, some key difference between Varus and Callista, since they do have a lot of parallels with their kit. When she applies her E spear stacks, they don't do any extra damage on her basic auto attacks like Varus's blight stacks do. Like I think they do like a little extra damage on the application, but Callista's has no effect until she activates it with her E. But Rek'Sai coming back in the game with a kill, so that's gonna be good for her if she wants to do a lot more work into the mid game. Oh, I accidentally paid slow motion. But that is going with the Sunfire Rush, which I guess is good since it like adds a little more lane dominance. So I would like to see I kind of would like to see Randuin's more because Silver's team is really gated by just armor in general because they're all physical damage. Oh, that's a good hook. Ouch. Let's get the return. Oops, I forgot to switch that. I'll check if there's any like viewers in the meantime. Any new viewers. Nope, no giveaways. Hello. Also, how you doing, Wimbies? Welcome to the chat again. Hope you joined in on some of the games today. I'll show it for sure. Zed doesn't have enough damage for this, I would imagine. Like, yeah, Renekton doesn't have ultimate. Also, when you're trying to get Renekton like this, you can't be too far behind him. Because, let's say Renekton was even lower and you didn't want to even fight that. Like, Renekton, ooh, that's painful. Renekton could just, you could just, like, slice and dice. Like, Renekton was here, Zed was here. Like, you could have just, like, zoomed over that way. Like, you always kind of, like, want to try and, like, gank Renekton from the side if you're ever trying to gank Renekton. Oh, snap. Riptide's putting in work. Shout out to Riptide. Good stuff to him. Yeah, like, right now, like, he's just avoiding, like, the... Okay, so he's gonna proc here, I guess. Yeah, like, it's just, like, Rune's Hurricane, like, doesn't do much. Like, to get, like, full value out of it, you just have to, like, have, like, a bunch of targets to, be attacking with it. And, like, even then, like, it's just very tough. Like, you're, like, spreading out your damage very thin with it. Like, if he had Infinity Edge, like, as the starting item, like, this is gonna be, like, a lot more different for Graves. Callista. But, yeah. I'd say, like, right off the bat, say, like, anything for, like, the silver team at the bottom lane. Like, the one thing Graves can improve is just CSing. Like, if he had better CS, like, he'd be able to hard carry this game even harder. He's doing good, though, for sure, but Riptide can definitely, like, just practice CSing more with Graves, and you can see, like, a big difference after that. But he's definitely playing the Graves matchup well for Kalista Thresh, because he's like just tanky in general. Like, you just have to abuse Graves' bulk from his passive. But, let's see. He's not just healing up right now. Like, see, even like right now, like I didn't like just get back into tuning into the lane there, but like at least when the lane, like when he just got there starting off, Rek'Sai was able to like at least do like a fair amount of damage, and he could have gotten back as well before Renekton could have returned. Like this is Renekton with like a Sunfire cape worth of bulk on him alongside Ninja Tabi. I'll go back for this, but I'll go back on that point later. But for now, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so Bubble got whiffed. Kha'Zix is not coming in from behind, but is that Q? Okay, there we go. I didn't see where Zed died, but yeah, Scar's sub ultimate, even though like it whiffed the first time. Oh, it's too much for Graves to get around. Oh, almost. Good bubble from Nami, but it just wasn't enough at that point. But as I was saying before with the whole Rek'Sai thing was like this is Rek'Sai with only a vampire sub worth of offense, like just still 10 AD, and she's still doing respectable damage to Renekton with like a lot of bulk. Like, she can't do much to him now, like, he just can't lose at this point. But, like, Rek'Sai was just, like, abusing, like, Rek'Sai's, like, inherent power in, like, the early levels much better. Like, this lane could have been a lot different. I see, like, even, like, with all those spear stacks and, like, the melees, like, just minions in general. Like, she was able to apply all those spears really fast, but they just didn't do much on the E application. Gray's gonna be alone though here if he stays like this. Like Riptide has to like be very careful. Okay, well he's gonna get the tower for the team, so that's good. They have enough damage for this. Well, hopefully the minion like doesn't go for him here. Gonna be safe. Nice play by Riptide actually. Good stuff to him. He's gonna stay safe. But unfortunately for Zed, oh no. Yeah, he shouldn't eat out like that, at least, like... Because at that point, like, Kha'Zix wanted, like... He didn't want to go in on his own, like, he had to just, like, wait. Because if he had to commit in, like, then Rek'Sai would have had enough damage to turn and whatnot. But Rek'Sai, like, giving the gap closer he wanted. Like, that was just, like, all Kha'Zix needed. Oh yeah, that's actually, yeah, like, Rek'Sai's knockup can just straight up snuff people out of dashes. And that includes, like, Thresh's, what's his face? That includes Thresh's Lantern. So if you ever, like, get the chance or whatever, like, Corki Valkyrie, Thresh Lantern, like, any kind of dash, as Rek'Sai, your Unburrow can knock people out of it. Like, you stuff them out. Like, that's why, the Rek'Sai-Renekton matchup is actually pretty good for Rek'Sai, because you just, you stop his slice and dice if you time it correctly. I mean, sure, you don't take the damage if you do it, like, really, like, frame perfect, but it's still possible. That has to be, like, really, like, edge of hitboxes. Oh, let's see if anything goes in the chat box. Nope. Well, this play is about over. Yeah, so that's the first Dragon Stack of the game with no platinums. I think Zed should be able to. Yeah, he didn't add any W's to his ultimate though. If he had at least like a W shadow, he would have had enough damage to either kill or have Rek'Sai kill. Oh, is that? Oh no, undershot. Yeah. The game is super sealed for silvers, because Renekton on his own is just like supremely tanky. Like he could probably like tank up just about their entire team. Like he's gonna go for randoms next, like there's not much to be done. Especially if someone else on Platinum gets like a Frozen Heart, like the game is essentially sealed like if there's like the Frozen Heart and Renekton in the fight. There you go, like nice little song. There's not much to comment on at this point, like unless there's like an outstanding tip to point out, like I'll take note of it, but for now it's like there's not like many developments to talk about. Ooh, rough. Also, as Rek'Sai, like you don't really have the tools to afford like building like super tanky right off the bat. Like your viability like depends on just being able to do crazy amounts of damage. But if you do want to be like a super devoted tank, like to challenge another devoted tank, like you don't really need a Vamp Scepter because you already have natural sustain with your passive and Q and whatnot. I mean not passive, I mean Q. I just mean like your like Fury like underground base sustain. You get enough with that. Like you don't need like 10% lifesteal to make a difference. The Q range of Kha'Zix actually expands out when it's evolved. Like I forgot what it naturally is. I think it's like near auto attack range, but when you have your Q evolved, it like exceeds your auto attack range by a fair amount. You see, like if he had like just like one completed damage item, like this game would be a lot. Like he could have gotten like a reversal kill there for sure. Ooh. I'll speed up the game a little, because I'll like, get back to live or whatever. If anything does happen, I'll slow it down. Oh, there we go. Fizz going for a kill. Not much to say about that. Oh. Oh, unfortunate miss. Well, I guess that's where like the super attack speed heavy like build comes in handy. Like you just you get to proc your passive more, so you get to like be more elusive with skill shots. But at that point, it really like he didn't get Leon on his own. Like it just really doesn't provide much with like it's only like if you're ahead, like that build like makes a lot of sense, but it doesn't make you ahead on your own. Yeah, this game's wrapped up. It's a Reynolds. Ooh, nice. That looks smooth. I'll lower the UI for the Spectator clan a little actually by next game. We'll see how 70 looks. 70 looks nice, I guess. You can still see MCS just fine. Actually, yeah, if I have it on 70, it doesn't look good on OBS because my camera like looks a little, it covers the scoreboard a little, so I guess that's a little slight oversight. I'll see if I can like move it like this just a little. That might have like messed up like the camera movement right there might have messed up what it's gonna look like in the game. But okay. I'll be right back after this game, and I'll start up a Platinum vs. Silver of my own. I was going to discuss like an issue with like uploading the VOD of like last night's games, but we'll come to that later, I guess. Ooh, straight up just snatched. I thought you did nothing with a few stacks. Okay.